when you're saving for your deposit, you need a 10% deposit, but you also have some other costs that you need to have saved for and be able to show the bank you're going to be able to pay. The first one would be stamp duty. When you buy a house, 1% of the price of the house is charged in stamp duty. So if you buy a house for 500,000 euros, your stamp duty is going to be 5 grand. So you need to be able to show that within your savings. It's separate to the 10% deposit. Also, your legal fees. Okay, you need a solicitor to go and buy a house. They tend to charge 2.5 to 3 grand. That's a ballpark. It might be a little bit less, it might be a little bit more, depending on where you live or what the circumstances of the purchase are. As a budgeting tool, that's a pretty decent steer. There's a valuation fee for the mortgage, so the bank will get somebody to have a look at the house and value it. That's 150 euros, so not a significant cost in the scheme of things, but still something to be considered. And then lastly, if you're buying a second-hand home, you will almost certainly want to get an engineer to do a survey on the house. That will cost you about 600 to 900 euros. And that is somebody going in to look at this to say the crack in the ceiling is just paint. It's not that the house is going to fall down, or the gurgle with when you flush the toilet isn't a major plumbing issue. It's just a quirk of the house. Or sometimes they throw up some pretty significant things that are going to cost 10, 20, 50 grand to go and fix, and then you're back to negotiating. So those are your 4 main costs. On top of your 10% deposit, you need to just consider those costs when you're saving.